evening, good morning, good afternoon, everyone, wherever you are watching us from today. I remain Comfort Eyitayo, your regular host for this Connect with Comfort show. On this program, we aim to add value to people on business, enterprise, and personal growth. Each show is organized to feature guests who are subject matter experts that helps us to throw more insight on the topic of the day. I am glad you are able to join us today. You are most welcome. Today's discussion is a topic that, that beautifully connects two vital aspects of our lives: the physical health and professional stroke business success. And that topic is build your body, build your business. That means as you build your body, you also be able to build your business. In the hustle and bustle of pursuing our goals, it's easy to overlook the critical role our physical well-being plays in achieving business successes. Yet, research consistently shows us that a strong, healthy body fuels a sharper mind. It also enhances productivity and fosters resilience, which are all those things that are essential qualities for building and sustaining a thriving business. This is coming at a very good point or part of the year. We have a lot of festivity, lot of parties, and we also have our eyes on the goal for the new year. So we want you to think about it. A business is only as robust as the person leading it. I'm sure you agree with that. When we invest in our health through proper nutrition, regular exercise, and adequate rest, we are not just building stronger bodies, we are also cultivating the energy, discipline, and mental clarity needed to make strategic decisions, tackle challenges, and inspire our teams. So this discussion is particularly timely, like I said, in today's fast-paced, ever-changing world, where entrepreneurs and professionals are expected to operate at peak performance. So whether you are leading a multinational corporation, running your small business, or nurturing a startup, understanding the synergy between physical and well-being, awareness, and business success is very critical. So in this section today, we will explore rationale of actionable insights and practical strategies to help us align our physical, professional, and or business goals. We will also uncover how taking care of our body can empower us to take better care of our businesses, leading to a more balanced, fulfilling, and successful life. Because a stronger you leads to a stronger business. So this and much more we'll be examining through the insight that our guests will help us to share on this topic after this short time out. Please remain connected. We'll be right back. Thank you.
A lot of people don't realize that I actually hated reading for the majority of my life. By the time I was 18, I don't think I had really read a single book unless it was part of an assignment and I was just forced to do it. But ever since I went to first grade, my teachers constantly tried to inspire me to read, and it never worked. It just made me hate it even more. And then finally, when I was about 18 or so, I started to find mentors, most of them online, and they were able to inspire me to read almost instantly. And now I can't even imagine a life where I don't read. So, what was the difference between my teachers, who tried to inspire me to read for 12 years and failed constantly, and my mentors who were able to do it in basically no time? Well, here it is in the context of the Golden Circle. My teacher started with the what. You have to read this classic. This is a great book. You have to. Then they sometimes went to the how and said, this is how you read it. But that was it. There was no why. The funny thing is, if I'd asked, why should I read it? They would probably get angry and start yelling. How could you ask a stupid question like that? What do you mean, why should you read a classic? And that anger would mostly come from the fact that they haven't really thought about the why. So they can't really clearly articulate it. Most people, and even most organizations, don't really know why they do what they do. But how are my mentors?
You are welcome back. I'm sure you got a tip from that video. Why do we need to take care of our bodies for the purpose of taking care of our businesses? Our guest is already with us in the house. Our special guest for today is Faith Duncan-Shotunde. She is an award-winning woman and pelvic health physiotherapist and cancer exercise specialist with over 14 years clinical experience. She pioneered the Women and Pelvic Health Physiotherapy Clinic in the Lagos State Health Service Commission, which caters for pelvic floor problems both in male and female, pregnant women, postpartum and menopausal challenge women. She trained many physiotherapists to serve the woman population and helped establish over 11 more women health physiotherapy clinics within the commission. This helped increase the revenue generated by over 300% in physiotherapy departments within women's health services. She is an award winner, well, several awards, top 100 career women in Africa 2024, best physiotherapist in 2023 Lagos State Health Service Commission physiotherapist, best technical support of the year 2022 for Lagos State Service Commission therapist. She gives back to society through a virtual community of over 200 women and men, where she shares free information on women and pelvic health. She is a volunteer translator of pelvic health articles and infographics from English language to Pidgin English and Yoruba language. She is an ambassador pro and financial supporter for Pelvic Floor Muscle Organization, Texas, USA. She's also a member of Medical Advisory Board Cancer Exercise Training Institute, Portland, Oregon. She is a member of the Women of Color Pelvic Floor Physiotherapy Directory, USA. She is a member Education Committee, Nigeria Society of Physiotherapy, ECO chapter. She's also a member of Women's Health Clinic Pathway Curriculum Advisory Board, Medical Rehabilitation Board of Nigeria. She serves as the Women's Health Physiotherapy Clinical Coordinator for the Lagos State Health Service Commission, Nigeria. She's happily married and a mother of two energy-busting toddlers. Please join me in making welcome our special guest for today's topic in the person of Dr. Faith Duncan-Shotunde. You are most welcome, Faith, and thank you for joining us on this show
Thank you
and
very much for that warm
making
welcome.
yourself available for us to share the words of your experience. Thank you very much. So we go straight to the question that will help us to understand better this topic. Starting with, what does the phrase build your body, build your business mean?
Well, first, I want to appreciate you for that introduction, having me on your show. It's a privilege and it's a pleasure. So, body build your business. It goes straight to the point. Most entrepreneurs are caught up in the area of putting so much and investing so much on their business, and then they forget their health, right? So what we're trying to say today is, while you're investing in building your business, don't ignore your body, because it's only a living person that can continue the business and then create and generate the wealth that you want to create.
Very, very true. Like they say, health is wealth. You have to be alive to be able to make wealth. So thank you very much for that precise uh, explanation. How does physical fitness correlate with entrepreneurial success or business productivity? Did you get that? Dr. Faith, did you get that? Hello, did you get the question? I think it's network. I don't know if she's hearing me. Dr. Faith, looks like your network is frozen. Maybe you need to reconnect. Okay, while we wait for Dr. Faith because of time, like I explained before we started the show, the importance of having to take this is because we know most of us are guilty of running after our goal, running after making money, and sometimes we neglect to take good care of our bodies. And like we said, you have to have good health before you can make money. Or in the other palace, health is wealth. So we have to be mindful of that need to take care of our health. When you are healthy, you can articulate very well, you have the energy to run around, the energy to produce, and then to do other stuff that will enhance overall activity, productivity. So we also need good body, that is sound health, for us to be resilient, especially in terms of businesses, when you just have to keep pushing ahead and keep going in the face of all odds. You need the stamina. So we need to see how we can draw that parallel between the discipline required to build physical strength and the resilience that we need to grow business. Because when challenges comes in business, you just don't give up. You try to make a way to have a breakthrough. The same way with our health. It's not necessarily going to come easy for us to maintain a good routine for health, but we just have to strive it. Okay, our guest is back. I will take that question once again. Maybe I was asking, can you hear me now, Dr.
Yes, I
Faith?
can. Yes, I
Okay,
can.
okay, thank you. I was asking, how does physical fitness correlate with entrepreneurial success or business productivity?
Now, physical fitness is a very key part of health, and that goes to strength, that goes to vitality, that goes to mental sanity, that goes to how flexible you are. You can't be running business and you don't have strength.
Are you done? Hello? Wow, you are in for a surprise with. Are you back, Dr. Faith? Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
No, I'm not.
Can you hear me now, Dr. Faith? Okay, I guess the network is not being friendly with us today. We like She started by saying that you have to be fit to be able to boost self-confidence, which is part of what is required for leadership. Because if you are running a business, you are coordinating your team, you are dealing with your customers and all that. You need to be able to exude confidence so that your networking ability would be enhanced and you'll be able to coordinate the activities of your team. That is one other side of it. Then you need good head also in planning your business goals, the skills to plan and discipline to develop true fitness routines also require that application in business management. The same way you need to articulate how you go about your business, the same way you can get a fitness plan to make sure that you have a good routine that works for you and not necessarily the one that will disrupt your business. So while you are enhancing your health, your body fitness, your business is also going on the same level. Good health helps us to manage stress and our mental health. Okay, she's back again. Doctor, can you hear me? Dr. Faith, can you hear me now?
I can hear you now, ma. I can hear you now, ma.
Okay. So I believe you've
Yes, I can
landed.
hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I believe you've landed on that question. Let me take the next one. How does maintaining physical fitness impact cognitive functions such as focus, decision making, and creativity?
Great. Okay. Um, so with physical fitness and exercises, there are certain hormones in the body that is released when you run an exercise. And you will notice that when you run an exercise, after it, you would have sweat all over your body and you feel refreshed. In fact, for most people, they want to sleep and rest, or they feel energized to even do more work. If you don't have any major activities to do at that time, you probably wouldn't mind to just take a nap. But if you have something on your table you want to, you can be rest assured that at that point in time, your creative thinking is at the peak, because now your mind, there's a lot of blood flow to your brain, there's a lot of blood flow to your organs, and all that are working effectively at that point when you have just finished exercising. Now, if you have a consistent exercise routine, it means that you are always pumping nutrients and blood to your brain and to your organs to make them function at their optimal level. So
Fantastic.
you really can't rule out physical activity from your plan as a business owner, right?
In fact, the aspect that you just hit on, which I believe our audience will not lose sight of, is that when we do exercise or the any physical fitness program, it pumps blood and opens our mind. Our mind maybe I can say even becoming sharper and all that. We can concentrate more because we have that adrenaline, if I can use that word, if the doctor permits me to use that adrenaline that has pumped, open up within us. It makes us to be able to do more than we would ordinarily have done. So it helps us to make to be focused, especially in decision making and creativity. So what role does physical endurance play in managing the stresses and long hours often required in business? Like some businesses takes long hours, and the entrepreneurs, because they want to achieve so many things, they stay long hours to do their business. So what role does physical endurance play
Yeah.
in all
So
this?
exercises really help. Okay. Exercises really helps to reduce the level of stress, because it's when you exercise, it actually reduces how much of the what we call lactic acid in the muscles, which is something that fatigues the muscles a lot themselves. And in the process of actually moving your body joints, in whichever exercise form that you are moving, you are also stretching out. Let's say for you're a business owner who sits for long hours at work in your office. When you actually go to exercise, you're going to be sort of flexibility or suppleness of the muscles. So they are not static. You are actually reviving them. You are, like I said earlier, you are improving or increasing blood flow to the muscles. You are improving blood flow to the organs. So when you do that, you actually release the tension in your body. Whatever tension is from whatever business meetings you've had over the days or the hours of the day. When you actually participate in an exercise routine, you tend to reduce that tension from your body system. So when you do that, the tension is off, your body is more relaxed, your brain is alert, your mind is alert, and you can make better decisions for your business at that point.
Fantastic. That's another reason why we should all exercise and engage in physical fitness so that our brain will remain alert. Thank you very much, doctor. So, what are some realistic fitness practices that busy professionals and business owners can adopt without disrupting their work schedule?
Okay, so
Why is network disturbing our special Christmas edition? Wow, it's like the network is not smiling with us today. Yes, compliment Taiwo. Thank you very much. I decided to don on the hat for the special Christmas edition and to wish you all Merry Christmas. We'll do more about that at the end of the show. Thank you, Mr. Jayesimi, and compliments of the season to you. I'll take this opportunity to recognize those that have joined us so far. Sharon Muibat, thank you very much for joining us. Tunde Akala from Ogun State, thank you for joining us. And we have Mr. Olatunde Adebayo also joining us. Thank you all. I wish you all Merry Christmas um, and a Happy New Year ahead. Part of the essence of today's topic is to prepare us, God sparing all our lives ahead for the new year. So we build our body, use this holiday season to rest, to look at the best health plan, fitness plan that we can use to enhance our body in readiness for the task ahead of us in the new year. By the grace of God, the new year holds a lot of goodies for us all. So, in the meantime, while waiting for our guest, that seems to be having a lot of challenges with her network, uh, where possible. I'm a doctor, but I'm not a medical doctor. So where I can use my own experience, I will explain some of the other areas that we can look into while we're talking of physical fitness. So, like, we need to really look at the routine that would that will fit in with our goals, because what can discourage us from maintaining a physical fitness is disruption to our maybe disruption to our goals or to our routine that will probably feel, oh, this one is a waste of time. Once we have it well structured, it should not be seen like that. So we have to have it structured so that it does not spill into our work habits or consistently into business operation. That can easily kill the resilience to keep fit. Just truly is speaking from experience, because sometimes you just, oh, The time I have to go to gym or go to play golf, which is also helpful in physical fitness, you'll be looking at, oh, that at that time I would have done this, I would have done that. But if you have it well structured, then you'll be able to maintain the balance. It's a matter of maintaining the balance. Then you can also integrate fitness into business networking, such as joining group fitness classes or organizing active events with colleagues or clients. What that does is that it makes you to look forward to such activity, because you know you are also going to get the benefit on the side, the networking aspect. Like for instance, I use the example of golf. You get to meet people while on the golf course. You are walking, you are talking business, you are playing the game, and on that side you are losing the calories because you are exercising with every steps you take. And ditto for other type of businesses. When you talk of entrepreneurs maintaining a healthy living, it's essential, like I said, for you to be able to coordinate well your team and even the families. You need to foster that culture of wellness and productivity. Productivity at home, productivity at your business place, to make sure that you are assured of continuity. Is part of what you look at as sustainability factors in business. So it's better to create a schedule that includes time for physical activity, set up small wellness challenges within your organization or circle to inspire others. Also, make a business priority, that is, make your health a business priority, because like we started by saying, health is wealth. If you are not healthy, or God forbid if you are sick, you will not, that business will just stop. You will not be able to do anything about it. So it's better to manage our health so that we make sure that we do not fall sick. So we also must be aware of regular routine check, because sometimes we can look at our physical body and feel all is well. There are other parts of our body that we do not see, the internal one that we do not see with physical eyes, that we need to have regular check. It can be annual, it can be biannual, depending on the need to have, but at least once a year, do the medical check that contains all the doctors will know what to advise. To say you are doing your annual fitness check, they know what to advise for you to do. So and in as much as we are looking at physical fitness, that also can be factored in, because we are looking at the totality of our health. You have to be healthy. Like we are here today by the grace of God. Some, unfortunately, not because they are worse than us or we are better than them. They are in the hospital, and they will be prepared to give anything. In fact, part away with all their wealth to have the good health that we're enjoying, which we are taking for granted. They'll be ready. Some people, they are begging them to take a spoon or two, while we have the grace to pound so many lumps of pounded yam or rice and things like that. It's due to special grace of God, but we have to work at it. We have to do our bit as well to make sure that we are ready for the task at hand. And like I said earlier, it's unfortunate that the doctor has serious network challenge, but understandably, it happens sometimes with this network issue. So we brought this topic particularly to round up the program for the year, because we know we are into festive season where we have many invitations to come and wine and dine. We must always bear in mind what suits our body. Let's not just uh, get taken away or blown away with the season, the festivity, and the enjoyment of the season. We must be careful that we do not take on too many things that we will need to pay for later in the year that can affect our progress in the new year. As we are going to start, if so, for those who have not started planning for the new year, making different resolutions, I want to implore you that you factor in fitness and building good health, body wise, physical health into your routine and your business plan. So make it as part of the essentials for the plan for the new year. I know so many new year um, uh, procrastination would have been going on, but let the health, okay, doctor is back with us. Uh, doctor is like the network is not very kind to you today, but it's
It's not
understandable
favorable today.
at all, at all. It's understandable. So, what would you advise generally for our audience? Because, like I was saying, we are into the festive period. A lot of a lot of parties, a lot of things will happen. We need to be cautious. What will be your general advice on this line?
Okay, so during this festive season, as related to your health and your business, you don't want to ingest anything that your body is not used to. Just because it was served at the party doesn't mean you should eat it, because you never know what you're going to react to. As well, this festive period, take time out to rest. It's very, very important that you rest. As much as you go partying, it's supposed to be like a holiday season for you as well, but prioritize rest into your holiday merriment. You know, when you are not and I'm sure most business owners are intentional about their businesses. The same way you should be intentional about your health. The way you schedule your meetings, you schedule that advert plan, the way you schedule, okay, you need to meet somebody for this and for that. You also need to schedule what you're going to be doing for your health that is going to come out positively. So at this period, you want to be intentional about how much of hours of sleep are you getting? How much of water are you drinking? How much of vegetables and fruits are you taking in? Don't go and add all the soup with lots of oils, you know, the palm oil, the vegetable oil, and all sorts of foreign seasoning in your food. If you can, at this point, run a routine health check on your whole body. Most of these diagnostic centers have them. This is a Christmas gift you can give to yourself. If you don't even do anything at all, just go for a body scan to check all your organs. Some business owners, because of the stress that they partake of over the year, throughout the month, they have stress induced fats being deposited on their liver. So you want to, you know, this is the end of the year. You just want to be intentional. What is it that I've done over the year that was not helpful to my health? And what can I tweak? What can I change? When you do a reset, like an intentional change in your lifestyle, in the space of 4 weeks to 6 weeks, you would see the change in your body system and you will know for sure. In fact, 6 weeks is too far. Once you start making changes, second, third, fourth day, you will start to see a difference in your health. So if you are so busy you don't drink water, please take more water. If you are the like that takes a lot of junk, you want to intentionally take cooked food and you are sure of what is in the food, can you actually give the nutritional value of what you're eating? Be approach diets by knowing, okay, in this food I am taking, you may not even be able to know the quantity of protein, oils, vegetables, but does it have all the classes of food, whatever it is that you're ingesting? Or are you taking more of sugar, 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 sugar? And I hear people say a lot, oh, I've been advised that because I stress myself so much and I exhaust so much of glucose, I could just take a bottle of Coke or a bottle of Fanta or something. No, all those fizzy drinks are not going to be helpful at this point. Taking a bottle of water, 3 bottles in a day, will do a whole lot for you, more than the fizzy drinks will do to your health.
Very well said. Thank you very much. I was asking this question before the network issue came up. What are some realistic fitness practices that busy professionals and business owners can adopt without disrupting their work schedule? Because I know that is part of the excuse why some people do not engage in regular fitness culture.
Mhm. Okay, very, very easy, because yes, I hear that excuse a lot too. One thing that most of us can do by just sitting down is learning how to breathe correctly. There's a proper way to breathe that most individuals don't even know. And what does the correct way of breathing do to you? It increases oxygen, the flow of oxygen to all of your organs. And we know that oxygen is life. So if what you're breathing, you're just keeping your air stuck in your chest, then you're not having enough going through your body system. There is a way to breathe that I may want to show us briefly. Um, and when you also breathe properly, it helps to massage the organs within your abdomen. So the proper way of breathing, if we imagine that our abdomen and our back is like a drum, this blue drum they use in the party, it's like that drum. And then the base is the muscles between our thighs that actually covers our private area. And the top of it is just around our chest where we have the breathing muscle. Now, when you breathe correctly, you are hoping to pour air, like you're pouring water into that big drum to reach the bottom of the drum. That means that when you are breathing, the air should be able to go all the way down to your abdomen and down to the muscles between your thighs. We don't want to see you breathing and it's just your chest moving up. So what I usually tell people when we are practicing the right way of breathing is to place one hand on your chest and place one hand on your abdomen. Make sure the hand on your chest is quiet. It is not moving up. The only hand that should move should be the hand on your abdomen. If the hand on your chest is moving, that means the air is only getting stuck at your chest. It's not going all the way down to your abdomen. So you need to breathe in. Now we're going to try it. Let's breathe into our abdomen. That's your stomach. You want to breathe into your stomach. And when you are breathing out, like you're emptying that air out of your stomach through your mouth. Your hand on your chest should not move. It is only the hand on your abdomen that should move. If the hand on your abdomen is moving forward and backward, just like when you are pumping a balloon, so when it's moving forward, that's moving outward, you are filling it with air. And when it's moving inwards, that means you are emptying the air out. That's the correct way to breathe. When you breathe like that, it also helps to calm tension and anxiety. This is something you can easily do while just being seated at your desk. And another tip that you can easily do while you're in your office is to run different exercise chairs without you even scheduling an appointment in the gym. On your chair in your office, there and there, you can do some mini squats. You could just stand up by your chair, and then you squat, you come up, you squat, you come up, you squat, you come up. Another thing you can do is just to stand up and sit, stand up and sit, stand up and sit about 30 times. That's like 30 seconds. Very easy to do. So you don't have an excuse to say that, oh, I don't have time, I'm too busy. Even if you run meetings back to back, you can run standing meetings. And in that standing meeting, people are not seated, they are standing. And while they are standing, you are saying everybody, while you are discussing, should practice a simple stand on your toe and go back to your flat foot. Stand on your toe and then go back to your flat foot. It's just like you want to do a giraffe. So you are standing on your toes, you are looking taller, and then you're going back. You're standing up on your toes, looking taller, and you're going back. Now, why that exercise is very key and important to every office worker is this. There is the second heart that is just behind your calf. I mean, just in your calf muscles. That's the muscle behind your leg. When you do that stand up and then come back to your flat foot, you are squeezing that muscle. And it's like it's pumping. It's pumping, it's relaxing. It's pumping, it's relaxing. It sends a lot of blood round your body. So you can do your cardio right there seated, you can do it right there standing. You don't have an excuse as a business owner. In as much as I will encourage that you go and exercise in open air, but if you find out that your schedule is so busy, you can't go out of the office. These are simple things you can actually do within your office, and it will
Thank
make
you.
a great difference in your health.
Thank you very much for that useful tips, Doctor. I'll quickly ask this question that is being asked by one of our regular audience, Mrs. Taiwo Ojo from Abuja. The first one goes thus. Please, is it ideal to exercise in the morning and evening? How intensive should the evening sessions be? Then two, what exercise is good for the knee? If we can quickly take that
Okay,
before
so
we wrap up, please.
yeah, let me take the first question. There isn't a best time or a blanket time for everybody to exercise. Exercise is dependent on you and on your routine. And most people shy away from exercising because of this particular, what I call it now, this phrase that, oh, is it better to do certain exercise in the morning or is it better to do it in the evening? Don't forget that we all run at different timelines. So what if I tell you, oh, it's in the evening and my own evening is your own morning? Whatever works for you. If in the evening is when you feel energized to run your exercise, or that's the time you have to actually do some form of exercise, please go ahead and do it. The only thing is when you exercise, there are certain exercises that you will do that will send you to deep sleep depending on the intensity of that exercise. And there are some exercises that will keep you alert. So if you know that you want to be alert for creative work, you don't want to do that in the night. But if you know that, I mean, it's some exercise that you want to be alert for, so you can do it in the morning, so that when you go to your workspace, your creative mind is top notch and all of that. But if it's a relaxing exercise, there are some exercises that just relax your body. They take off tension. You are very cool. You are calm. Your muscles are calm. Your organs are relaxed, despite that you have increased blood flow to your whole body system. So it's what works for you. And then there is no specific, oh, you have to do 30 minutes at a stretch or 1 hour at a stretch. If you have looked at your plan and you feel that you should do 30 minutes every day, but you can't have 30 minutes at a stretch, you can divide your 30 minutes into segments of 5 or 10 minutes or 15 minutes. Just make sure at the end of the day you have achieved 30 minutes of the exercise goal that you set for yourself. What exercises are good for the knee? The squats I mentioned is a good one. You can do that, I mean, for as many times as you're convenient with. The other thing you can do is to sit by the wall. We call it the wall sit. It's an imaginary, it's like you're sitting down, but there's no chair beneath you. So you can just sit against the wall while you are in a meeting. If I was to do that exercise right in this session, I could just come off my chair and rest against the wall, sit against the wall, and take my count, probably 15 seconds, 30 seconds, depending on how much or how far I can go. And when you're consistent with this, you're going to have better strength in your knee. I can't remember the third question she
So
asked.
that you've
I think there were about three
answered. It's two questions. It's two questions. The first one was evening
Okay.
and morning and evening. Thank you very much. The time will not even permit us to go further because we need to conclude the session. I want to appreciate you a lot, Dr. Faith, for great insights you have shared on this topic, despite the hiccups with the network. Thank you very much. I hope you have all gained from this session. We may need to revisit it sometimes in the new year, God willing. Thank you once again for your time, for the advice, and I encourage all our audience to take all these useful tips, all this useful advice, and run with it for good body towards good successful business. I want to wish you all good holiday season, but it's also uh, festive season that we will celebrate with Christians. So best Christmas wishes comes your way from Connect with Comfort Show. I'll quickly round up the segment by saying, please, with all that has been said on this show today, I want you to have it in mind that success in any form is rooted in balance. We have to find a way of achieving balance within our physical fitness and the business that we do. Just as a strong foundation for building supports a sturdy building, a healthy body underpins a thriving business. So we should remember to invest in our body so that we do not distract all that we need to do for our business. Is critical strategy for its growth when we are healthy. Just as you set goals for your career or entrepreneurial ventures and goals for the new year, I would add, I challenge you to set goals for your well-being is very important. Whether it's committing to regular workouts, eating better, or simply making time to recharge. These small, consistent actions will yield exponential returns. Your body is your greatest asset. Nurture it, respect it, and leverage its strength to build the business and life of your dream. Once again, Merry Christmas to all our viewers. I appreciate all of you that followed us on this show. This is the last episode for this year 2024. God willing, we will be seeing you with brand new episode come January 2025. I wish you the best. I pray that all your dreams come true. Enjoy yourself in moderation, bearing in mind that we have to build a good body to be able to run our businesses. I hope you have all enjoyed today's episode. If so, please remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Comfort Eyitayo. Once you have subscribed, please turn on the notification button, like and share our videos. Stay updated with information about upcoming events, solutions, and offers on our Instagram account at Comfort Eyitayo, as well as my Facebook account at Comfort Eyitayo. Till I come your way again, and let me quickly appreciate Bayode Bajo joining us. I noticed you join us at a later stage. Thank you for joining. So till I come your way again, here's to your health, your success, and the incredible journey ahead of all of us. Thank you and God bless. Happy New Year in advance.